3, 2, 1. Bear hold 2 shoulder taps, 2 knee taps for 1 minute.
Come into bear, keep your knees about 2 to 3 inches off of the ground and your arms are locked. Start tapping your opposite shoulder and then crunch your knees in, making contact with your opposite hands.
Respect on my name, been doing this for 15 years, I ain't changed, I ain't changed. Respect on my name, been doing this for 15 years, I ain't changed. Only thing I did was broke, only thing I did was down.
That's halfway.
Don't forget to take breaks in the minute. If you need to come down to your knees for a little bit, catch your breath, and then pop back up.
See where I fit, I'll find a space.
3, 2, 1. Forearm side plank, reach up to high side plank, reach for 1 minute.
Here's a good warm-up for the core and arms. So come into side plank, go into an overhead reach, and then that top hand, place that one on top of your bottom hand and extend your bottom arm. Continue into your overhead reach. For a modified version of this, plant your bottom knee onto the ground.
All those days, all those nights, I felt the tension. And I failed to mention all of my senses.
That's halfway.
Respect my name, been doing this for 15 years, I ain't changed. Only thing I did was broke, only thing I did was down to the point of being great. I'm respecting the game, expecting nothing less but all the pain. I'm investing the games, every day I wake up grinding. Respect my name, been doing this for 15 years, I ain't changed. Only thing I did was broke, only thing I did was down to the point of being great. I'm respecting the game, expecting nothing less but all the pain.
3, 2, 1. Chair pose pulses for 1 minute.
With feet hip width apart, pretend like there's a chair behind you and come down to sit on this imaginary chair as you extend your arms overhead. The eyes of your elbows are coming beside your ears. And then just pulse maybe about 5 times and press up through your heels, come to standing.
That's what we do, baby. The underdog.
That's halfway.
They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop it and hop in the bed. She love my music, but see it's confusing, I ran it up from the start to the end. You just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I run it on bad.
3, 2, 1. Side lunge butt kicks for 1 minute.
Begin in a wider stance, and then bend one knee, hinge forward. We're going to come into our lateral lunge, kicking our butt as we come up. We're going to press up through the side of the foot of the bent leg.
That's halfway.
We ain't doing no hiding. When we pushing out here, couldn't sorry. 33 bags with some brand new Givenchy. I just put that bitch in a drop. I've been in the kitchen, ain't cooking no weenie, but shawty said she want a hot bite. I ate it once and I'm going in the GV, cause her ugly friend wanna glide. No, I can't fuck with that thigh, nah. JB pop out with that glide. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop it and hop in the bed. She love my music, but say it's confusing. I ran it up from the start.
3, 2, 1. Plank knee crunch hold kick through.
Okay, from high plank, we're going to crunch one knee in, hold for a couple counts, and then extend that leg through your body, hold there for a couple counts, and then come back into your high plank. 30 seconds on one side.
That's halfway.
She don't see my little secret in the pussy. I'ma stretch a bitch out. Yeah, my phone probably stressing out. My baby niggas know we bout. She want the money, the power, the glory. She think I'm in love, but I'm fucking a friend. Don't have no friends, but I got some brothers that I know is rocking with me to the end. All my partners into with each other, and none of them stressing about many bands. She got a man, but shawty a freak in the sheet, so I don't give a fuck about a man. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then
3, 2, 1. Break for 40 seconds.
I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I run it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping or write no love song. Yeah, write no love song. We all experience love loss. Yeah, niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again. I'm running this shit.
This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my
3,
hotel room.
2, 1. Alternating single bicep curl up to reverse press for 15 seconds.
She treat me pretty like a playboy,
3,
don't play boy,
2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
With your dumbbells, keep your elbows tucked into your side. We'll do one shoulder curl at a time, so bring your weights up to your shoulder, and then we'll do a double bicep curl with a reverse overhead press.
Just know I'm armed to work. Track and pop say they can catch you like, long as you move how you rap. In the shadows like I'm Batman. And that shit brought me traction. I'm really about that action. It's smart and Gucci fashion. My back was damn near in the wall and I ain't never back in. My neck was damn near.
That's halfway.
I ain't never tap in. Oh, he think he got, come show me something. Seen red and blue, don't know about nothing. Come get your bitch, I see it crushing. What you rolling? Woods rushing. Is she bad? No, I'm crushing. You gon' stop with all that fussing. Came up grinding, ain't had nothing. She treat me pretty like a playboy. Don't play boy, you 21. I was 15 shopping for them chains, boy. Early as a kid in diapers. Some shit had to change, boy. Not like these other niggas. I get K, no, I don't play, boy.
3, 2, 1. Alternating front lunges, tap weight under front leg and around the world to overhead tap for 15 seconds.
I held my hand out for niggas, all that did was hold me back. Shit. Jakes, why you spitting all these facts? Just
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
We're going into our alternating forward lunges, so all of the weight is in that front foot, and then we're going to tap our dumbbells under our front leg, slight bend in the elbows, and then bring your weights overhead, tap your dumbbells together again.
He fought too, but he shoot like NBA champ. Oh, you need help, tough. I was down bad, I don't recall you ever giving a fuck. Even when I'm on my ass, I still ain't had enough. And she can't fly on private jets cause she not bad enough.
That's halfway.
I get the oh, damn. I get the
3, 2, 1. Alternating reverse lunges, side step to squat curls with each for 15 seconds.
I don't get no fucks today. Gas pack, stormy rolling all the way. I don't wanna fall in love, but I'ma try it.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Okay, keeping that weight in the front foot, step back into 2 reverse lunges with a bicep curl each time, and then come into a wide stance, bend at one knee, hinge forward, flat back, and continue to curl with each lateral lunge.
That's halfway.
I don't give a fuck. Pour another drink, I think this shit is filling up, yeah. I got what you need, but tell me, is it all enough? Baby, tell me what am I sometimes, I feel like I'm drugged like a dime sometimes. No juice, world lucid in my mind sometimes. Feeling stupid, loving you is like a crime sometimes, yeah. I be caught up in my mind, I be caught up in my mind, I be caught up in my mind.
3, 2, 1. Squat hold, alternating weighted punches for 15 seconds.
Baby, if I fuck her, let me start it from the pilot. Let's play games, no rules. We wild and sun-kissed angels.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Grab your dumbbells, come into a squat and hold. Your weights are at your chest. We're just going to press forward. I'm going to do about 6. Lower my weights, come up for a little break, and then come back down once I've caught my breath.
driving. Ain't no all that talking, throwing hands like money made. If I line a nigga up, then Rory coming with a fade. Fade don't like so many niggas, RIP up on the grade. Triple 3 up on my wrist, I find my demons every day. Like what you know about it, nigga? What you
That's halfway.
Even when I'm high, nigga, always feeling low. I done been through hell and back, I swear, seen it all before. I remember all the nights when I ain't wanna live no more. She said, I'm falling off the deep end, I'm drowning. Shawty on my weakness. Two broken hearts, but we'll get around. But I don't get no fucks today. Gas pack strong, we rolling on the way. I don't wanna fall in love, but I'ma try.
3, 2, 1. Wide squat, weighted touchdown. Flat back, weighted deadlift for 15 seconds.
If I said I loved you, would you think that I was lying? I ain't playing games, I'm trying to take you to an island.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
If you have the option, go a little heavier for this one. So we're going into that wide sumo squat, bringing our weights to the floor, and then coming up to standing, hinge forward, flat back. Your weights go down your shins and up, and then back into your squat. Keep your chest nice and high.
All these nights reminiscing on the things I did. Did I really fuck up or did you just wanna get rid of me? Shawty doesn't know that all the shit
That's halfway.
never wanna show. Yeah, the last girl broke me, I'm giving you a chance. Oh, please be different, something else and then ooh, girl, I need you, please, oh girl, I need you, come with me. Yeah, the last girl broke me, I'm giving you a chance. Oh, please be different, something else and then ooh, girl, I need you, please, oh girl, I need you, come with me. You be all the things I think
3, 2, 1. Squat to standing, lateral forward, lateral raises for 15 seconds.
And every day I wake up knowing that I'm fucked up. I hate I'm never lucky, got me screaming fuck love.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Your weights are by your side as you come down into your squat. Press up into a lateral raise. Bring your weights forward, back to the side, and then lower them nice and slowly on your way down.
Please be different, something else and then ooh, girl, I need you, please, oh girl, I need you, come with me. Yeah, the last girl broke me, I'm giving you a chance. Oh, please be different, something else and then ooh, girl, I need you.
That's halfway.
I need you, come with me.
Three, 2, 1. Plank hold forward raise to lateral raise for 15 seconds.
Girl, if you want gold, then I'm always gonna leave. We don't need a lot, just a little.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Okay, you'll want a lighter weight for this one. And focus on that core stability so that you're not rocking your body back and forth as you're lifting your weight. So get into your high plank, bring your weight forward, lower slow, and then bring it out to the side, lower slow.
Why you doing all this crazy shit? You know this fucked up. Why you mess it up again? We just built something. We could do this 7 nights a week. We don't need a lot, just a
That's halfway.
girl. If you want gold, then I'm always gonna leave. We don't need a lot, just a little Hennessy. Shorty wanna leave, shorty wanna go. She been feeling fed up with all that's going on. Say you wanna more, you be on the road. Swerving through the lanes like you got somewhere to go. I might pull up in a new whip, I might pull up in my whole clip. You been looking hella stupid.
3, 2, 1. V up single weight alternating toe taps for 15 seconds.
7 days you need.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Okay, lean back, keeping your chest nice and high. Your feet are off of the ground. Lift one leg at a time and tap your opposite foot with your weight. Nice work. If you want a modified version of this, drop your weight and your feet can come to the ground every time.
That's halfway.
I'm busy but need no rush. I'm keeping things so locked up. Used to feel never did no love. Girl, welcome to the midnight club. To the midnight club. Midnight club. Both still up.
3, 2, 1. Weighted Russian twist with knee crunch for 15 seconds.
And I hit you up all through the weekend. And now one day isn't more than a feeling. And I got a heart that you keep stealing.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
We're getting a really good torso twist as we're bringing that weight to the side of our hip. And then after we get to each side, do a double knee crunch and then repeat. Here is what modified looks like.
Late nights getting busy with you. Grab the keys to my car, I'ma beat her in two. Said I was busy, but you know I was just busy with you. And these nights with your Debbie hitting different.
That's halfway.
I'm keeping things so locked up. Used to feel never did no love. Girl, welcome to the midnight club. Midnight club, both still up. Gas tank filled, don't call my bluff. Midnight club, ain't no rush. You just gotta come over and open up, yeah. And I hit you up all through the weekend. And now one day is more than a feeling.
3, 2, 1. White V crunches over weight for 15 seconds.
Or a place I can go when I need you down. When I want you to come around.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Okay, bring your hands to your side, lean back, your knees are together. We're going to bring our legs over our weight so that the side of our hip is on the ground, and then crunch your knees in.
A little 2 a.m. you wanna hit me up. Then a little when you thinking I'm busy but need no rush. I'm keeping things so locked up. Used to feel never did no love. Girl, welcome to the midnight club. Midnight club.
That's halfway.
Gas tank filled, don't call my bluff. Midnight club, ain't no rush. You just gotta come over and open up, yeah. And I hit you up all through the weekend. And now one day isn't more than a feeling. And I got a heart that you keep stealing. Midnight club, both still lost it.
3, 2, 1. Break for 40 seconds.
Painted. Everything I'm feeling on this canvas, so I painted. Never claimed that I would have the answers, still I painted. Let it all go with every stroke, now I feel well. Feel weightless, I feel weightless. I told you things I never told no one else. The more I tell to you, the more I know myself, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Weighted narrow deadlift to squat for 15 seconds.
Still feel that weight on me. Survivor skill be having its way with me. Wish I had duplicates to stay with me so I could lend a helping hand to everyone who
3,
need it. Maybe I'm
2,
tripping, maybe I'm selfish, maybe I got
1.
different reasons.
In a
Let's
narrow
work for 1
stance,
minute.
your dumbbells slide down your shins as you hinge forward, keeping in mind that nice straight alignment of the spine and a strong core. From there, come up to standing, weight in your heels, coming into a narrow squat.
Keep it inside, yes. To clear this mess in my head, I painted. Everything I'm feeling on this canvas, so I painted. Never claimed that I would have the answer.
That's halfway.
Painted. Let it all go with every stroke, now I feel weightless. I feel weightless. Ooh, I know I listen to your every word. Gave you all the
weighted reverse lunge curl up press up with opposite knee up for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Step back into your lunge, weight in that front foot, drop your back knee, just hovering off of the ground, and then curl up to a narrow overhead press, and then come to standing with an opposite knee crunch. Nice work.
That's halfway.
Hey Ross, sauce it up. Y'all wanna sing this shit with me after you hear this shit.
3, 2, 1. V-sit alternating presses with opposite knee crunch for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
This is a challenging one and requires a lot of core stabilization so that you're not falling back. So we're going to lean back, weights above shoulders as I bring my left arm up, my right knee crunches in, and vice versa. For modified, you're going to drop your feet to the ground. You can even lose your weights if you want.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Swinging hip thrusters for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work.
I
for 1
encourage you
minute.
to go heavier for this one if you have the option. And we're just swinging our dumbbells through our legs and forward as we hinge and keep a straight spine. All of the weight is in those heels. Really get a good squeeze in your glutes as you bring your weights forward.
That's halfway.
But I remember a time like this. Can't let you play with my mind like this. Won't let you block my shine, I'm here. This way you story, that means I'm a fan. If it don't go your way, it's a highway. Girl, you're the only one that I be texting when I be stressing. But you always treat me like a Monday.
3, 2, 1. Frog bridge presses with triceps for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Press the bottoms of your feet together and bring your knees out wide. Arms are extended overhead. As we lift our hips and squeeze our glutes, we're going to bend at the elbow, activating our triceps.
Being honest, I only hit it for the one time.
That's halfway.
And I hit it real easy like a punchline. But fuck it, we gon' get right to this ends. She spent the night with her friends. Yeah, the house in my line when I land. And since the check on the grand, they all need a man. But show me your story, I ain't no sort. I got a couple little thoughts, I get through it to 'em. And we don't like to talk a lot, we just get it moving. And they all know I'm about to pop, bitch, I'm going stupid. You know how I go.
3, 2, 1. High High plank alternating rows, palms face back, one plank jack, opposite foot taps for 15 seconds.
I told my side bitch, get up on it, and I hit it real easy like a
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Here's a fun little move. So from high plank with our dumbbells, our palms face backwards, we're going to row, reverse row, so 2 alternating reverse rows to 1 plank jack. With our feet landing in a wide position, we're going to tap our hand to our opposite foot, lifting our hips and then coming back into plank. Repeat.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Push up on weight, single side row, jump over weight, repeat other side for 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Using just 1 dumbbell will come into a push-up. Okay, then row on that side, plant your weight, jump over, lifting both feet off of the ground, and repeat on the other side. For a modified version, you'll drop your knees in your push-up and your row, and then come up and walk over that dumbbell instead of jumping.
That's halfway.
Tell me on my body, I be moving like I'm famous. Niggas out here getting salty cause they bitches wanna dance. She wanna smoke before we link because she freaky when she faded. I came up and got some racks, now niggas saying we related, nigga. Why she bring that bounce back? Chopper with my house at. I just got a new hoe, fuck her with a couch at. Guns with attachments, 30 in a new mat. All black forces on, kicking where his mouth at. Don't smart talk me, bitch, it ain't about money, then it's laying hoe.
3, 2, 1. Weighted forward raise, pull back, press forward to curl, narrow press triceps for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
As our lever extends further from our body, we'll want to decrease the load. So get your lighter dumbbells. We're going to lift forward, pull back slowly, press forward again, lower, slow, and then we're going to curl our weights into a narrow press. And then from our extension, we're going to hinge at the elbows for a tricep curl behind us.
That's halfway.
Lower the eyelids, we not in no rush. Cause it's right here, first time, this keeps the vibe on stuck. Let's get lifted up. Let's get lifted up. Feel the vibrations, feel the energy. And I know that heart race is one of my favorite
2, 1. Lunge, hold, single weight, forward raise, pull and press forward for 15 seconds.
Every time that we link up, you so good at putting vibes on 10 when we link up.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Sink into your lunge, all of the weight in that front foot, and hold. From there, lift your weight, pull it back, and then press it forward slowly, lowering it slowly. Come up to standing and repeat.
Let's get lifted up. Let's get lifted.
That's halfway.
Push up the front seats, you know where we're going. Back to the back seats for good commotion. Stress be absentee, be present for the moment. Let it ride, don't deviate. And I feel like we is on our island, no
3, 2, 1. Single side reverse lunge to a wide row opposite shoulder curl for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Again, we're going to come into that lunge hold. So drop into your lunge and then go in for a wide single side row, bringing your elbow out wide. And then on that same side, that weight's going to tap your opposite shoulder for a bicep curl. Come up after that, lower down, and repeat.
That's halfway.
Let's get it.
3, 2, 1. Break for 40 seconds. Three, 2, 1. 2 weighted squat pulses. Come up, hinge forward, 2 wide flies for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Feet are hip width apart, weights by your side. We're going to come into our squat, pulse twice, press up through our heels, come to standing, flat back, hinge forward, come into 2 flies, really working our upper back.
That's halfway.
And the blueberry blend, something for your thirst, girl. You know how we on. Burning all the sun, what we're doing it for. But we don't make the rules, we just play by them all. Yeah,
3, 2, 1. 2 wide deadlift to split lunge combo for 15 seconds.
Swear to God, it's the truth, yeah. I can be without you, it's just never gonna work. You know how they look around.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
All right, we're going back into 2 wide leg deadlifts, keeping in mind our form. And then we're going to hinge up and then jump into 2 split lunges or walk into those split lunges.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Alternating curtsies with forward weight raises for 15 seconds.
Just a soul, niggas fake, bitches phony. Watch your back, man, watch your enemies closely. Even more than that.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
All right, step 1 foot back, drop your back knee, sink into that curtsy lunge as you slowly raise and lower your weights.
They told me I was a lame, cause I ain't moved the same. I didn't want to shame.
That's halfway.
Wash all my thoughts down the drain. This is success. I make a bitch kiss my rollie. Haters die when you win, so I'm moving slow. I should call it a day and go home. I'm a pop one more pill for the road. Shorty say please don't leave me alone. It's a front man I already know. New money, blue Honda, all on me. Bad bitch with me looks like cologne.
3, 2, 1. Single leg deadlift staggered lunge to reverse lunge drop back knee flip and press for 15 seconds.
Put on the perfect act, these niggas deserve a tone.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Okay, from standing, we're going to hinge forward into our single leg deadlift, straight spine, step back into a reverse lunge, bring that back knee forward into a staggered lunge, and from there, we're going to bicep curl to an overhead press, lower, and then repeat coming back into our single leg deadlift.
That's halfway. Three, two, one. Quick Russian twists, no way, to single side foot tap for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
All right, look behind you to get that full twist. No weights this time. So 2 twists, and then we're going to tap the opposite foot by lifting that leg. Chest is high.
It really seems like I should drop out, fuck all the help. I know this shit can change my life, yes, fuck how they feel.
That's halfway.
Out of my soul, trying to speak what's on my mind. She don't know the pain I hold, cause I don't message all the time. Most my brothers doing time, they're really slanging that iron. Drug deals going wrong, my homie died from the fire. Mentally exhausted, ever since I started, we all bleed the same blood. And that's some shit you better not forget. Losing touch from typing these messages to my conscience. Need to keep back into my heart from when I tossed it. You found it, then ripped it up, tore that shit to pieces. So I never trust a single word that I've been
3, 2, 1. Single arm plank hop to a supine reach for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
In high plank, one hand is behind your back and your feet are wide. And then we're going to jump into a supine position by switching the position of our feet. And then from there, we're just going to extend our arm overhead and look towards our hand, getting that nice stretch in our back.
That's halfway.
They gon' be fucking with right now. Why they keep asking me? Why they stay nagging me? Why they think bad of me? They lagging me, they asking me. Got this love actually. Who the fuck's actually? Got it on mad, but she still bad to me. Stay mad at me. Just like the fuck out. Why you stay so? Why you know? Why you stay so? Yeah. Why you stay so? Why you stay alone? Just like the fuck out.
3, 2, 1. Plank knee crunch to opposite arm leg lift for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Okay, high plank position. Lock those arms. Your chest is in between your hands. We're going in for 2 knee crunches and then 2 or 1 bird dog. So lift your opposite leg and your opposite hand at the same time.
I really love you, I'm with that shit. I'm going up, it's just like a hitch. Cripples enough, it's too much I split. How can he better with split in the mix? Teacher gon' spin it, they playing my shit. Summer is coming, I'm heating the fucker like Miss Summer Crisis. I'm back for
That's halfway.
What if they nagging me? What they think bad of me? They lagging me, they asking me. Got this love actually, who the fuck's actually? Got it on mad, but she's still bad to me. Stay mad at me, yeah, just like the fuck out. Why you stay so? Why you know? Why you stay so? Why you know? Why you stay so? Why you know? Why you stay low? Why you not slow? Why you stay slow? Why you know? Why you stay slow? Why you know? Why you stay slow?
3, 2, 1. V-sit crunches with narrow press for 15 seconds.
What is they nagging me? What they think bad of me? They lagging me, they asking me. Got this love actually.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Here's another one that requires a lot of focus on core stabilization. So we're going to lean back, we're going to do a double overhead press, and then lift your legs. And you want to make sure that you're keeping your quadriceps lifted off of your kneecaps to really engage those muscles.
She said, do you miss me, baby? All I said was Harley. You should bring your sister, she could ride me like a Harley. I might tag team with Mama Young Jeff Hardy.
That's halfway.
Pull up to your party. Keep a glizzy on me just in case he try to rob me. Perky in my system got me feeling kinda nauseous. My bitch way too pretty out here looking like a Barbie. Yeah, a Barbie. Fuck me till the morning, baby. I love how you ride me. I've been keeping to myself, I can't trust nobody. I'ma die and go to hell for all the things I've wrong.
3, 2, 1. Deadlift flip press tape press for 15 seconds.
I just need some peace of mind. Searching in the things I find, but I can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. So I'm getting dry.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Right, go into your wide leg deadlift, hinge up, flip your weights for an overhead press, bring your weights down, arms are bent at a 90-degree angle, and then turn your forearms in so your knuckles face each other for a tape press.
I take you in with every breath I breathe. No, I can't win.
That's halfway.
I ain't sorry. She said, do you miss me, baby? All I said was Harley. You should bring your sister, she could ride me like a Harley. I might tag team with Mama Young Jeff Hardy. Yeah, I might pull up to your party. Keep a glizzy on me just in case he try to rob me. Perky in my system got me feeling kinda nauseous. My bitch way too pretty out here looking like a Barbie.
3, 2, 1. Break for 40 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Reverse lunge with weight pulse with quick split for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Pick a side to start on, step back with that foot, come into 2 pulses, split lunge, 2 more pulses, and then step up. Repeat on that same side.
That's halfway.
Tell me where you gonna be. Oh my, you must be mad. So overdose, no rehab. I know that I need ya. Hold on, let me dash. I stay out of place, baby, I don't crash. I say okay, I know this never lasts. I know that you never put me.
3, 2, 1. Low squat hold alternating lateral taps for 15 seconds. 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Let's give our dumbbells a break. Come into your squat, weight in your heels, activating those glutes, and then start to tap your foot out to the side.
Anybody listening? Anybody care? I'm out in the water, gasping for air. Slowly I'm falling, sinking to the ocean. Should I eat a bullet or should I just?
That's halfway.
Want me to be fine, but I ain't fine. Crowd in my music, do they even hear my lines? Rhymes out of my pain, I'm insane. It's crossing my membrane. I'm sinking, I'm failing. Looking up to Jesus, he's nailing cross around my heart. I'm bleeding, scars a reminder, my healing. I'm feeling
3, 2, 1. Forearm plank 2 leg extensions, high plank 2 leg extensions for 15 seconds.
my back killing, my shoulders. They order me to pop another pill. They order me another coping skill.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Let's pay close attention to our form in this one by really focusing on what our spine is doing. So keep that spine nice and straight. We're going into 2 leg extensions, 1 in lower plank, so on our forearms, and then come up to our palms for a high plank and repeat. Just make sure that we don't overextend our back in this one.
And I stare at the ceiling, look at my emotions. I'm lost in the panic. I go and lose my shit. They say it's just an antic. Man, when I'm manic, I feel like I got the
That's
whole
halfway.
world. When it drops and I feel I'm gonna lose her. Tell me that I'm so strong, going on for so long. I suck it up and I write another rap song. Jesus, I'm gone, don't leave me alone. Sometimes I feel like I just wanna come home. Pull a bullet in my brain, take away the pain. But they always call me weak and I go insane. Drives me insane, sometimes I can't smile. Depression is what's always been going for a while. I'm glass shot, I can see it, I'm a son. And I look into eyes,
3,
and I'm proud they are my
2,
sons. They're the reason
1.
I fight back.
Low lateral lunge transitions with bicep curls for 15 seconds.
All of my tears, all of my pain. Understand that dad will fight through the rain. Nothing to gain, everything to lose.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Feet are wide, dropping our butt back as we bend our leg. We're going to hinge forward into a lateral lunge, elbows into our side, lifting our dumbbells up to our shoulders, and then we'll just transition our weight from one foot to the other.
That's halfway.
Anybody care? I'm out in the water, gasping for air. Slowly I'm falling.
3, 2, 1. Negative hinge with upright row and curl for 15 seconds.
Succumb to insanity. Anybody care? I'm out in the water.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
I love a negative hinge because as we lean back, we're activating not only our quads, but our glutes and our core. So we're going to lean back, straight spine, come up for a bicep curl. Repeat that negative hinge. Our palms now face back. Come up for an upright row. Bring your dumbbells just under your chin.
I don't feel nothing, I've been through too much shit. Try to keep it private, but they all in my biz.
That's halfway.
She with me and she rockin' on me. I guess I'm nuts, baby girl, I can't trust. I just been through too much. I'm just so numb. You called last night, I was drunk. I just been through too much, yeah. Like you don't even see me on the weekdays. 30210 when they get freaky. And Uber cause my card is on your app, girl. Or you can sleep here, you know I drive you back, girl.
3, 2, 1. Narrow push-up with opposite foot tapped behind back for 15 seconds.
Doing yoga and you flexible too. Swerve through the hills, sign a check in the bill. Nasty, I'm getting freaky and putting you in your feels. Jordans you wear on Wednesday.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for
All
1
right, this is
minute.
a challenging one, so if it's too much right now, just go into a regular push-up or even do your modified push-up. So we are going into a narrow push-up. Elbows come behind us, our fingertips face forward, chest in between our hands, and then as I come up, I'm going to tap the opposite foot behind me.
I guess I'm not, baby girl, I can't trust. I just been through too much. I'm just so numb. You called last night, I was drunk. I just been through too
That's
much.
halfway.
PYT, fly you up, I to Greece, LA weekend, moving dinner, change your flight, girl, why you leave? What's another dollar in the bill, 2 bags, I can't rent, get on top, let me watch you dance, 2021, hit greasy friends, step into the bank, all these hundreds in my pants, and I know how you did me, you just know I won't forget, I just hit a bag, now 100 on my neck.
3, 2, 1. Bent over staggered stance single side underhand curl to a fly for 15 seconds.
You wanna be a Kylie, but acting like you Riley. You wanna be wifey, but acting like a side piece. You wanna be mommy, but acting like you're not.
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Drop down into a staggered lunge and hold. Hinge forward, and then with your palms facing backwards, come into an underhand curl, and then a wide fly. Come up and repeat.
I guess I'm nuts, baby girl, I can't trust. I just been through too much. I'm just so numb. You called last night, I was drunk. I just been through too much, yeah.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Sumo Russian twists for 15 seconds.
I'ma pull you closer. You don't need no other. We got too much love. We got too much
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Toes and knees are wide. Drop your butt down into a sumo squat. Hold. Arms extend with your weight. We're just going to come from center to side, back to center, other side, getting a nice torso twist.
We don't need no help. Baby, I've been all around, but never seen nobody like you. Body like you, body like you. About to make craze, let us splash in your face. About to go crazy, and it ain't just a phase. Girl, when I go down, you'll be
That's halfway.
baby, I can make it rain, and the shit ain't just from here. Let's go back to my crib. Let's slide back once again. Don't hold back, lose your grip. We too hot, we too late. I'ma pull you closer. You don't need no other. We got too much glow, we got too much smoke. We getting higher. I'ma pull you
3,
closer.
2, 1. V-sit side crunches on either side of weight for 15 seconds.
Getting higher. I know that you fake it all still, but baby, this time is
3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1 minute.
Guess I'ma hold you down till there ain't no more. Baby, I've been grinding harder than I was before. Say you understand it, girl, but give me no support. I'ma still be open every time you at my door. Yeah. So let's just talk and let's just work it out. Yeah, yeah. Girl, I don't know what you be on about. I'ma pull you closer. You don't need no other.
That's halfway.
We got too much glow, we got too much smoke. We getting higher. I'ma pull you closer. You don't need no other. We got too much glow, we got too much smoke. We getting higher.
3, 2, 1. Break for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hamstrings for 1 minute.
From a split stance, hinge forward, bringing your hands to your shins, your foot, or the ground if you can, pointing your toe and feeling that stretch in your hamstring.
Trust a man, oh man, this stupid fucking planet got me spazzing. Just imagine having platinum records, cameras flashing, coming at you easy. Just jumped over, jumping, got that extra pressure. You cannot hang with us, yeah. Look what you may become, yeah. You need the basic funds, yeah. This ain't a place for fun.
That's halfway.
I'ma pull up, fuck with me back when you shit up. Kinda that mullah, I hit the pop like I blew up. Second them up like the blew up, yeah. Got the vision, get the fuck on my way. Got the bitches, so it's fuck what they say. Yeah, we do this often, it's exhausting. Yeah, we do this often, it's exhausting. Got the vision, get the fuck on my way. Got the bitches, so it's fuck what they say. Yeah, we do this often, it's exhausting.
3, 2, 1. Cat cow for 1 minute.
We worked our core hard today, so let's give it a good stretch. Coming on all fours, we're going to inhale, arch our back, look to the sky. Exhale, round our back, look to our belly button, and then just repeat with your breath.
I ain't never gonna let it go. Let it go, I'ma let it blow. I'ma let you know, there you go. Without ways to do, you could never know.
That's halfway.
I was so below, now I'm pro, and I got the flow. Broke was long ago. Often, girl, we do this often. In the music saucing, feeling like we bossing. Often, girl, we do this often. Make that thing bang, put the legs in a coffin. Got the vision, get the fuck on my way. Got the bitches, so it's fuck what they say. Yeah, we do this often, it's exhausting.
3, 2, 1. Standing quads to dancer pose for 1 minute.
I'm going into my standing quad stretch, and then I'm going to press the top of my foot into my hand as I hinge forward into a flat back, and then the opposite arm extends overhead. Hold here for dancer's pose.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. On all fours, shoulder stretch with overhead reach for 1 minute.
From all fours, I'm going to drop slowly onto one shoulder and extend that arm underneath while I look up to the sky and the opposite arm extends to the ceiling.
That's halfway.
Don't fuck with the team, we know the nonsense. She bad like diva, she pop just like Selena. I thought she thought then I'm up or then I leave her.
3, 2, 1. Standing figure 4 for 1 minute.
Place an ankle onto a knee, drop down into your figure 4 squat. Your fingertips try to come to the ground as you're hinging forward, keeping a straight spine.
That's halfway. Awesome job. You did it.
Been a long time since I was hurt, and I'm thinking about it still. About to have rocks on my neck dancing. Stay prayed up like a mantis.